Greetings and salutations, Charlton 66 here, once again with another video. Going to cover some more Charlton. Last couple of videos, I covered the mini ghost of Dr. Graves. This video, I'm going to cover Ghost Manor. Now, Ghost Manor was, it ran, I think, from 1 to 19, the first volume, and then they reissued it again with Ghost Manor, a whole new series. So go figure. I don't know why Charlton did it, because the first Ghost Manor ended with 19 and Ghostly Haunts started with 20, and it continued on with that, and then they reissued, not reissued, but they started Ghost Manor all over again, which I don't know why they would stop it and start up with another title, then start up Ghost Manor again. I don't know. But the first volume, I only have a handful of issues with that. This is issue number 11 with a great Sanho Kim cover. Really dig that cover. Especially the pirate dude right here in the middle with the cat coming around him. That's pretty awesome. This is number 16. And the hostess in this was Winnie the Witch. She was like a mod. At first, it was the witch, or the old witch, not to be confused with the EC old witch. But they had a hostess in this, in Ghost Manor of the old witch, and then it was changed into Winnie the Witch, kind of a mod version of that character. This has a Ditko story in it, and number 11 has a Sanho Kim story in it. This is another great cover. Looks like Pat Boyette. Looks like it. I don't know for sure. Number 17. Great cover. Number 18. I do not know who did that cover, but this has a Ditko and Kim story in that. And this is the last issue of the first Ghost Manor series, number 19, with a great Ditko cover. And it says here, warning, do not read these stories alone, they'll blow your mind. And then on to the next Ghost Manor. Well, this has Visit the Ghost Manor, or Visit Ghost Manor if you dare. And this one has echoes of the spirit world Ghost Manor, with the hostess, like I said, Winnie the Witch. And the new series, which is, here's the first issue. Mr. Bones is the host in this, which has a phenomenal cover. Here's number 1 of the new Ghost Manor series, which, like I said, with number 19 of Ghost Manor, the first set went into Ghostly Haunts, and they picked up number 20. So if you have number 20 of Ghostly Haunts, I do believe that's the title. It's Ghostly Haunts. That's the first issue of that series. So don't be trying to look for Ghostly Haunts 1 to 19, because you won't find them, because 1 to 19 is actually Ghost Manor. I know, nice and confusing, clear as mud, I know. But here's Ghost Manor number 1 of the second series, with Mr. Bones. Ghost Manor number 2 with an awesome, awesome Ditko cover. And this issue, first issue, doesn't have any notable artists in this one. This one has a Ditko story in it. Number 3, another great Steve Ditko cover with the with Spears taking a guide to a hangman's noose. All new stories and art. Visit Ghost Manor. Mr. Bones, introducing him to the waiting noose. Ghost Manor number 8. With an awesome Tom Sutton cover. Tom Sutton can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure Shannon will concur that Tom Sutton is the bee's knees. Now here's an awesome Pat Boyette painted cover, The Wizard, number 12, Ghost Manor. I know I'm missing some issues. I have them in my trusty handy dandy Moleskine Charlton book to know what I need. Here's an awesome Ditko cover, number 16. Oh, this one has a Ditko and a Howard Story who does the inks on a story in this one. And this one has a Warren Sattler, Wayne Howard one-page story and a Ditko story in number 8. So you get all that for a few bucks, because obviously these Charltons don't go for all that much. They're just hard to find, which everyone knows rarity and something being scarce or something being in certain grades and conditions, and everyone knows Charlton's hard to find in grade. So to me, they're vastly undervalued, not just in the sense of money, but also a sense of collectability, because you get a lot of stuff between these pages, between an awesome cover and great stuff by Perro, Sutton, Ditko, Don Newton, Wayne Howard, all these artists you'll find in these Charltons. So this one has a Ditko story in it. And this is a beautiful Tom Sutton cover. Ghost Manor number 18. The colors just pop on this. This has a Don Newton. His first pro work is in this issue. And a Ditko and Kim in this as well. So this is Ghost Manor number 18. Don Newton's first pro work. With an awesome, look at those colors on those trees. Or balloons or whatever. We had the trees with stained glass. That's Don Newton's first pro work. Here's a pretty freaky Pat Boyette cover. Number 19 has a Sutton story in this and a Wayne Howard story in this. One of my faves right here. It's the dark cover. It's hard to get a good copy in this, but it's such a great cover. By Sanho Kim, number 21. This has a Wayne Howard story in it. Has a Ditko with an E-Man, Blue Beetle, and a Captain Adam gag story in it, which is kind of cool to see, and a Kim story in that. It's kind of cool to see their characters going into other publications of underneath their banner. But I just love that cover. And here's a very famous Tom Sutton cover. There should be a poster of this. Number 23. And again, these dark covers are hard to find in a nice shape, but this is pretty good. Pretty happy with this. But this cover is just taking that cover, guys. This is number 23. And that made it onto the cover of the one of the collections. I believe the story made it to the cover. I do believe. Hold on one sec. Yeah, even though Kicking Things collection, they probably reused the cover on this, so it made it on this collection of creepy things because it's such an awesome cover. Pulled it off my handy dandy bookshelf there. But again, number 23. Probably was used off of a Creepy Things because they use it on that collection. Nice vampire Dracula-esque type of story with I think that's a Ditko imposed Mr. Bones on the cover, but Sanho Kim cover, and I think that's Ditko's Mr. Bones. This has a Pam story in it, which again, Pete Morisi cited his work as Pam. The Steve Ditko story in it. This is number 24. Nice dark Ditko cover, number 25. Has a Sutton, Ditko, and Wayne Howard story in this one. A few more issues, and then I'll end this first volume or part one of this. Pat Boyette cover with the awesome Djinn cover, or genie coming out of the lamp. Doesn't look like it's what he's wishing for, but he got it. This doesn't have any notable big names in this issue, but it's a fun read nonetheless. This is a fun chaotic cover. I don't know who did it. It's pretty fun though. Number 31 has a one-page Howard story in it, one-page Sutton story in it, and a Ditko story. And a Ditko cover here on Ghost Manor number 37. This was number 31. Last issue I showed was 31. It's 37. The Ditko and Pam story in this. And the last issue I'll show, Ghost Manor number 38. The Ditko story, I think it's the Ditko cover. Has a Ditko story in it. Let me try and get this done. I only have I'll do part one. Alright folks, I'll end it on this one. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Again, Charltons are just like little treasure troves. It's you find them, you get a lot of good artwork in there. And again, you get some duds. I'm not gonna lie to you and act like, you know, but that's with any comic though. You can buy a comic book and you see it a lot, you know, great cover, great artwork, good story, but the artwork is not what it's subpar, it's not what it should be, and vice versa. And Charltons are the same way, but what puts Charlton above everybody else, I think, is the creativity and the freedom that the artist had. Like I said before in my other videos, they are able to express things they couldn't do with the more the restraints on the other bigger publishers. So it's always a plus. And plus, seeing artwork by artists that became pros later on, I think that's very cool. Anywhere from John Byrne, like I said, Jim Aparo, Don Newton, Wayne Howard. I think Wayne Howard did very few works for Marvel or DC. Most of his body of work is with Charlton. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone's having a good day, and I will talk to you guys later.